Yo, what's good? It's None Ill and this is Let's Talk Music. Today, we're going to talk about when you should get a feature. Now, every artist knows when they coming up, you got your homeboys in the studio, you got this going, you got that going. That don't mean put them on your track. Maybe when you doing mixtapes, maybe when you pushing the music at first. But here's the problem. That doesn't mean you put them on your song. You ever listen to a song and it's dope, like the artist is dope, the hook is dope, everything's going right, and then that feature come in and kill the song, like, I mean, cause he bad, and you find out, oh, well, that's this artist's little homie, or that's his cousin. That's not how you work on a track. Let me tell you when you should get a feature. You should get a feature, one, if they have a fan base and they're popular and it makes sense to put them on your record. Because that means you're going to get more exposure if they're on your song. They add value to your track, right? Another time you should get a feature is if it makes sense sonically. Like, if you got a song and you need a singer on the hook and you know a dope singer that fits that style, put them on the song. That don't mean get any singer. It means get a singer that fits that track. You got a song to where you kind of experimenting with something and you sound dope on it, but it's someone else's style that you know will kill it, put them on the song. This is where you use your resources, your people inside your independent and local network. Or another time to have a feature sometimes is, I say this with a grain of salt. Let me add this disclaimer. Another time to get a feature is if someone is just as dope as you and you guys are in the same camp or working together and doing projects together, because that allows both of you to get better and make dope music. A lot of people come up together. If you look at people now in the independent scene, you have people like TDE, you got groups such as like a D12, a Slaughterhouse. You know, you got different factions of people that work together consistently. Remember how G-Unit used to do? Remember how name anybody you can that had a group, even if they're not necessarily a group, like as far as they're not a rap group, but they're a collective of people who work together. You'll save on features this way. You will save. You usually don't have to pay them, or you pay them very little, or you scratch their back and do favors that way. Or y'all just may have a dope chemistry. Think about the Locks. Think about how Styles P and Jadakiss work really good back and forth. They kill verses that way, right? That's the kind of scenario. Or, you know, think of, if you're a Joe Budden fan, he always has Imani as a singer. They work well together and they keep getting better and increasing. Your whole job is to make good music and make a good song. Constantly. Don't put someone on the song just because they say, I want to be on that song. That's not how you work music. The way you work music is you look at talent, you look at worth, you look at the value of that person. And another time too, once again, another moment where you take this with a grain of salt is relationships. If it is nice for a relationship to have someone on a song and they are good, do that. So that means if you know someone who does music, and let's say they are, I gotta make sure I don't say any names of people I know because that can get kind of tricky. So-and-so's A-list artist, let's say Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap's right-hand man, Fetty Wap's little brother, whatever, is easily accessible for features and easily accessible for relationships. It makes sense to get them on the song. It makes sense to be in the environment of recording frequently or being in the studio session with them. Why? You're one step closer to Fetty Wap. You get how that works? Sometimes you need to know how to use that for leverage for your own career. And not to mention, if he sees you're dope, guess what? Other people see you're dope in his circle. So make sure you're adding to the value of the track. Features are very crucial. You do not want to do an album, mixtape, any kind of project, EP, LP, whatever you want to call it, where it's so feature heavy that people don't get enough of you on the songs. So make sure the time that you decide to put features on that it actually makes sense and it promotes your career the right way. Make sure features make sense before you go get them. Don't just make everyone get on your songs. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't do well for you. You want to establish your own identity as an artist. So make sure the moment that you give up a verse, sacrifice your identity on a song, that you make it someone that takes your song from this level to this level. The moment you don't do that, you're losing. Anyway, y'all know what to do. Comment, like, share, subscribe. Pass this on to some people. You know what it is. I'll holler at you. We out.